Hello, Miss Hare. Um, this is my video for my informative speech. Um, the topic I'm going to be doing today is called is PC versus console. It's like basically a coverage over like differences between PC gaming and console gaming, and then also similarities. What I want to do with this speech is to bring insight on the topics. The difference between the two can be seen as a battle, as in the gaming world we call it PC Master Race or whatever. We just think ours is better than the other person's and all that. I also want to bring a better understanding over the topics to an outsider's perspective on gaming. And then with this, I want to show the ins and outs of PC and console gaming. First paragraph, I want to start off by showing the differences between PC and console. With a PC, it varies greatly within the different components inside, or like the custom parts that you can get with a gaming computer. And then the hardware inside of a PC is usually pretty good, unless you get like a basic one, then it's not really going to be that good. And with my first source from a man named Antonio Boss, he stated that in his article, why gaming on a PC is better. Slight bias there, but it worked out. This article was wrote in 2017 also, and he said the hardware inside of a PC can outperform a console anytime and anywhere, which is true, because with a console you're like limited pretty much, but with a PC you can just keep reaching and reaching. And then also the components within a PC can handle high stress, which is what people usually do with a PC, is that they try to like test the limits with gaming with higher resolutions, or like ultra settings. Carrying on, we can talk about consoles. Is that consoles are usually meant for like casual gaming. Whenever you think of a console, you think of like sitting on the couch or in bed watching movies or playing games. And they're also a lot cheaper usually than a PC. PCs can cost more, but the reason being is that they're way more customizable. There's a big market for PC parts, custom, like if you want it to look a certain way, a certain color, or all this. Consoles are usually just one like base model. A positive for console is that they're like, you can like, when you play PC and console, you have multiplayer online, and you want to have people that play with you to be on there with you. And console, you'll have more of a chance to find friends to play with. So yeah. On PC, it's way harder, because to find somebody like from say Howard Payne or surrounding area with a PC, it'd be a lot harder to find people that like the game that you do and all that. And then my second point, I want to bring in more emphasis on PC gaming. Inside a PC, there's usually upgraded parts like the graphics card, liquid cooling to cool the high-performance CPUs, hyper-threaded CPUs, which have multi-cores and like all this other stuff. And then they also have many more detailed components, like if you want to have certain colors or this or that. And then another aspect is the peripherals, like mouse and keyboard. Those vary greatly also, but then you can also use a controller like you use on a console, so you're not like limited just to mouse and keyboard for certain games. And then also, when you like want to buy into a PC, it's also looked into as like an investment into your entertainment, because PCs prices can be steep, but That's also based on the amount of parts you get, like how like high performance they are or whatever. Because you can get some parts and it could be like way cheaper than the ones people usually get. And one of the great things about PC is that you can build one at different price points, but usually no lower than $400, which is usually what the console goes for. And then bringing in my second source from Kenneth McLaughlin, who stated, "You can spend as much or as little as you want on a PC," which is very true. You can set a certain price point, and you can find used parts and all this and all that to build one that you like, or you can go for new parts for warranty. And then you pay for the performance that you want. This goes hand in hand. As I stated before, the varying build prices can actually compete with consoles. People call them console killers because of the price points. A third one, I want to talk about consoles. Consoles always have the margin of casual gaming, which is their highest selling point. It makes it more appealing for people to get into. That's where you can come home from a long day at work or school and just turn it on and be good to go. This is what in general makes people want consoles over PCs, is the convenience. Consoles in general are cheaper, and they usually, the average price I think is around $300. The components of a console usually the same, but like with new technology and all that, they have the new generation, which makes it more. The parts inside that are similar to a PC are like the CPU, and then maybe some cooling. And then it also depends on what brand, make, and model you get. Say like a PS4 or an Xbox. And the simplicity that comes with consoles is unmatched. In my conclusion, the consensus is that PCs have their own perks and also do consoles. So it's really up to the person and what they want to do or what they want to get. If they want to get into high performance gaming, you choose a PC, but if you want to have the more laid back experience, you get a console. And then in my personal experience, I've gone through console and PC. Growing up, I played console, but now I have a PC. It's giving me trouble right now, but get it fixed up. But also, in the end, it's all up to personal preference, whatever you want, laid back or high performance. Thank you. That's been my speech.